rounded ones, and hard would be the really cubic ones. I would go with soft just because it looks more realistic. So go to soft, and then have to bring your light over to the MW3 text. Alright. Okay, the shadows seem to be going outwards, so I have to put it behind and up. See how that looks. Alright, if your shadows are too dense and doesn't look like it should be in the scene, then go to shadow and then change the density to 50%. If it still doesn't look right, then that's kind of too light, then turn it up or down a little more. So 75%. Alright, that looks just about right. So now, disable the background, go through, just to see where this is. Alright, if you want to place text here, go ahead, be my guest, but we're just going to skip to the hard part now. Alright, so right here, yes, it's right here. You have these barrels right here, and if you place text in that doorway behind there, it'll go through the barrels and it'll just look, I'll just show you. Insert text, extrude NURBS, and we'll put this as motion tracked. Then we'll have a really futuristic kind of font called Neuropool, and just drag the text in front of the camera. Alright, it looks a little too big. Nah, that's a really big. Anyway, just size it down again. I'll put it to 0.2 this time. Drag it back in front of the camera. And down a little. Let's see where this is. Just drag it through a little more. Alright, our goal is to put the text right in that doorway. So drag it down a little, over a little, make it a little smaller. And almost there. Alright, that looks just about right. So now, go back, and we'll just insert the same colors for this. So copy, paste, insert black for this, red for that, make this 40, then change this one to Fela cap. Go into here and extrude the black one. Alright. That was easy. Just one tick. Okay. Alright, so if you render it now, like I said before, you can see it through the barrels. So what you're going to do here is basically simulate the barrels. Since I'm trying to go through this fast, I'll just insert a cube and drag it to where the barrels are. So, right there. And drag the cube right there. That looks just about right. Oh, wait. Oh. need to make it a bit smaller. So 50 by 50 by 50. Whoa. Where's our cube now? Just drag it right there. Just make the cube a little bit bigger and make it cover up the barrel basically. Rewind just to make sure it's covering up the entire thing. And no, it's not. There. That looks just about right. Whoa. Where'd our cube go? Oh. Have to drag it long ways too, I guess? No. Control Z. Okay, let's just change the individual coordinates. So, in this case it would be Z. 100, nope. 200, no. 300. Okay, something's definitely wrong. Oh, duh. It's doing it that way. So, drag it back just a little. Push it forward. Just a little more. And remember, it needs to cover up the entire barrel. So 400 should be good. Then I could just drag it back a little. Alright, rewind a little bit. Alright then, now that you've got that done and your text and cube is motion tracked within the scene, click this compositing tag, hold control, and then drag it up to the cube. See what that looks like. Nope, that is definitely wrong. Okay. Oh, forgot. You're supposed to click this too and drag it up to the cube also. See what that looks like. Need to turn off the shadows. Compositing, background, transparency, reflection, receive shadows, cast shadows, no. And there we go. Now you have basically an invisible cube that hides the text right here. That looks pretty good. And I think we're ready to render here. Change our render settings really quick to all frames. Save and click desktop, then save as MW3 motion track. Save. Then click AVI, exit that out, and start the render. And I'll pause it right here until it's done rendering. Oh, and I did forget to insert a shadow for the motion track text. Not this one, but the next one. So if you want, you can just revert back to MW3 text and, you know, learn from there. So I'll be right back. Okay, so it's done rendering, and I came across one problem when it was done rendering. Like I said, I went through this really fast, so I put the cube there really fast, and as you can see, some of the text just disappears out of nowhere. Well, up till this point, it was alright, and I don't know. It was, jeez. That looks kind of bad, but, yeah, you get the gist of the idea. You're supposed to simulate that the barrels are actually there with, some objects in Cinema 4D, then add the composite tag to it. But my cube, yeah, I did a bad job of simulating that, so make sure you do a really good job of simulating the scenery if you're really serious about getting this right. But anyway, once it's done, this took 20 minutes, so once it's done, save this, exit out of Cinema 4D, and you should see it on your desktop right here. Now, very nice. And then, like, if you want, you can add some animation in there too. Like, you don't have to have completely still text. And there goes my crappy